Good afternoon, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Hitchhiking Yeti here. Thank you so much for joining me today as we're here in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And there's something I've been wanting to do. I've been to Pigeon Forge a few times over the last several years, made a few videos up here. But today I want to go to a few general stores and kind of peruse around them, look at some of the things that they have inside. Well, I think these general stores are pretty cool from what I can tell online. So we're going to go to a couple of those, and we're going to go to another store it's not a general store, but it has a general in it. Yeah, that's the way I want to put that. All right, let's head to the first store and check it out. This is going to be a fun time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate it. Let's get started. Micro wrestling. Okay, this is not a general store, I will admit, but I grew up a big wrestling fan, and when I seen this off to the side, I had to come over here and just take a quick gander at it, look at it. But check this out right here. Look at this. He's dressed up like Mario from Super Mario. Kind of like a Stone Cold Steve Austin type of a character, maybe. Have a referee. What is this? Micro wrestling, Pigeon Forge. Showtimes are Wednesday through Saturday, and certain holidays door are open at 4 p.m. Showtimes at 5. What the heck? Look at that. It's like a small Rey Mysterio. His name's Venom. Look at his belt buckle right there, or his little fanny pack. Kind of cool how he spelled that. It's pretty awesome. Who else we got over here? Maybe Goldberg? Yeah, man, this is awesome. How cool is this? Oh, I like his style. He got a Poison shirt on. Open up and say, oh, I remember that album. That's pretty cool. Oh my goodness, look at this orange Corvette right here. That is a Z06, my friends. That is an awesome car. Has a flat plane crank engine. Very powerful, very nice car. It's a nice orange car, but I bet I can find another one around here that might be just as neat. Maybe not as pretty, but just as cool. Yeah, we're gonna find another orange car up here that might be just as cool. Maybe not as fast as that Z06, but look at that right there. You know what that is, right? That is the General Lee. Look at that. I grew up watching this show back in the 80s, early 80s, man. I was a huge Dukes of Hazzard fan. This was like, you know, for a long time when you're growing up, this right here was the car that I wanted when I turned 16 and got my license. Really, really cool to see the General Lee. And this store right here is like a museum. It's actually free to enter. You can walk in, and if you're a fan of the Dukes, right there it is, Cooters. Really, really cool. As you see, they got a sign right over here that says Cooters Museum, free admission, now open. Just come right over here to these doors and you're good to go. So as you go inside Cooters, the first thing you're going to notice, they have like these paper machines there. They got some old Hazzard County newspapers. I think it's a really cool little touch right there. They got an assortment of hats, and yes, you can also buy a Dixie horn for your very vehicle. I have one on my old Jeep. I've had it for about 20 years. Me and my dad actually installed that many years ago. And then they have another area over there with a lot of vintage toys and things like that. You can also get your picture made with a very beautiful painted replica of the General Lee, which is a great photo op because you can actually get inside the General Lee and take your photos there. So that is really cool. They also have the original set piece from the first season from Jesse's Farm. It's a door. So that's a pretty cool thing. And then Cooter Davenport, played by Ben Jones, who actually owns Cooters, he's got some of his clothing that he used on the show that's hanging up on the wall, which is pretty neat. And then there's another room, a whole nother room to go to right next to it, and you can have several photo ops in there. One of them is Hazzard County Jail, like Roscoe's desk is there, and they got like a fluffy Flash, you know, the dog that he always drove around with throughout the show. And then they also have the inside the boar's nest. They also have like a photo op where the bar's located with like a pool table out in front of it. It's really cool. And if you just turn right around, then they have the outside side of the Boar's Nest. You'll see the Boar's Nest sign. You'll see Daisy's Dixie Jeep along with Catherine Bach cutout. You know, Catherine Bach obviously played Daisy Dukes. So really cool place. Really enjoy coming here. This is a must for any Dukes fan. Don't forget about it. It is not on the parkway. It's kind of just off the parkway off Wares Valley Road. So definitely want to check that out when you're in the area. All right, let's go find us some cool general stores now and get digging in there and see what we can find today. All right, out in the distance there you can see Cooters. And before we leave this area and move on with our video today, I want to bring you over here. If you are a fan of pizza, axe throwing, just having a little fun, this right here is one of my favorite spots. This is called West by God Coal Fire Pizza here in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And they have axe throwing in there. Really awesome, really cool place. When we come here, we have like this one thing we like to do. We always like to order the pepperoni like pizza rolls. You can get them baked or deep fried. We've had them both. We kind of prefer the baked one, but the deep fried in this video here we're showing, they're really, really good also. And then we always like to get the pizza party with the pepperoni, and it's got a hot honey drizzle on it. It's definitely our go-to and our favorite. Definitely want you to check this place out if you are a fan of really good pizza. And here's our next stop, the Pigeon Forge Trader Gift Shop. Even though technically this is not called a general store, but it kind of is. It's just not in the name. So this is a family-owned gift and souvenir store serving the Pigeon Forge area since 1979. One of the last original stores of the Pigeon Forge community. So it says, please stop by for knickknacks, souvenirs, and treats. And check out these cool dinosaurs they got out front. Look at this. Now this one right here is just all blown out by the sun. Yeah, man. But this one over here actually moves. Let's go check him out. Look at this place. Come on in. They got honey, taffy. They got jelly, some fudge. You know, everybody loves some good old homemade fudge. Look at this monster. Man, that is pretty freaking cool. And he's angry, or is he hangry? It's still kind of early in the morning. Maybe he's not had breakfast quite yet, and he's a little upset. Having a tough time eating with those little arms, ain't you, my friend? You don't need very long arms when you got a mouth that size, though. All right, then. I'm going to go inside now and see what I can find. Yeah. Oh, man, your breath smells so good. All right. Take care now. Bye-bye, then. So as we come in the door, we're greeted with some honey and this bear right here. Check him out, man. He's all decked up with his hat on, looking all stylish with his shirt. And he said, hey, come on in, buy some of my honey. I got all kinds of honey. Oh, and right here we got Aunt Dixie's bacon puffs. I ain't never heard of bacon puffs before. Have you ever tried bacon puffs? Very interesting. You can have you a bag of bacon puffs for $4.98. Check out these pigs right here. Check him out. Is that not crazy? Look how fat these little piggies are right here. And look at this chicken. He's all stretched back, man. Look at this stuff. They got some wild stuff up in here. Cow and a pig and a rooster, all in the same little figurine. They definitely have a large assortment of shirts, clothing. Look at all this stuff they have here. Got a little bit of everything represented. Smoky Mountain stuff. Got some water shoe. They call this resort wear, but it's almost like you would wear this in some water somewhere, maybe. Very well drained. A lot of drainage happened. Then look at all these wild looking socks they have here. Whoa, what the heck is this? What kind of sock is that, man? That's got chicken wings and celery on it. I don't think I've ever seen a sock like that before. How crazy is that? I mean, I can totally understand the tequila sock a little bit, but I mean, everybody loves chicken wings. I love chicken wings. I just don't know if I would wear socks with chicken wings on it. A little strange, but kind of funny. So right here, they actually have some hats. Look at that Tennessee hat. It's pretty wild looking. I don't think I've ever seen one quite like that before. It's pretty neat. A lot of Smoky Mountain stuff. There's one hat over here I want to show you that I really like a lot. Yeah, I'd rather be lost in Cades Cove than found in the city. Really like that. If you've never been to Cades Cove before in the Smoky Mountains, it's like between Gatlinburg and Cherokee. Definitely go ride through there. It is absolutely beautiful. You'll see a lot of bear, deer, all kind of nature. Absolutely gorgeous area. I've been seeing this a lot here in the area. So what is it with animals on their back with bottles in their mouth? I mean, there's a lot of that in here. Munchies. High from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know Pigeon Forge, Tennessee could actually make you high. Check that shot glass out right there, or toothpick holder. All right, so that was kind of a quick little overview of the Pigeon Forge Trader gift shop. Pretty cool. See, there's somebody up there actually working on that dyno to get him oiled up and hopefully running again. Wish I could have seen him, but that one right there, that was pretty awesome. Really enjoyed the dinosaurs. All right, everyone, we are at our next destination. This one actually says general store in the title of this store. This is going to be fun. This is Americana, or at least a Southern Americana type of thing. This is definitely a Southerner type of a store. Have you ever heard of the MoonPie? I'm sure you have. Well, if you have not, the MoonPie is like a marshmallow sweet treat with like a chocolate or different flavorings. Back in the day, I think they only had chocolate in the marshmallow, but now they have like caramel and, you know, pumpkin spice during October. I mean, they have all different kinds, vanilla, strawberry, I believe. I'm going to show you all that right here shortly, but we are here at the Pigeon Forge MoonPie General Store and the original book warehouse. They go really well together. Reading books, eating a MoonPie, you can't go wrong. So most of the MoonPie stuff, we're going to stay over there. It's on the left hand side. We might browse over just to show you a little bit what the bookstore side before we move on to our next spot. So let's go in here and maybe we'll look at a MoonPie. Maybe we buy a MoonPie. You know, my aunt growing up, she used to like MoonPies and RC Colas. And I bet you they have both of them in here. Maybe even a Cheerwine. I don't know, we'll see. Let's go inside and look at it. So as we enter the store, it says since 1917, look out MoonPie, the MoonPie brand. I didn't realize it was that old. But this here is a look at some of the shirts that they have here. They have a lot of different shirts. MoonPie, it's a Southern thing. That is exactly right, it is a Southern thing. I don't think they do it anywhere else quite like this. I got mooned in the Great Smoky Mountains. Pretty cool. We have some more shirts right over here to the side, and then right here to the left they have these like a church pew looking thing sitting right here, but right here we actually have a little selfie. You can have you a selfie right here in the moon. Oh, this is interesting. The MoonPie Deluxe actually has their ground coffee that you can buy here. Kind of cool. Then right here they have some single serve. Got some coffee mugs, and then they have like you can buy this box right here, which is like hollow. There's nothing in it. It is $11.99, and then you can come over here and just fill it up with these. This here is the doubles. This here is the old school one. This right here is the chocolate MoonPie. This is the ones I used to eat back in the day. But as I've become older, I like a lot of these other flavors, like the vanilla. You know, I think my wife likes banana. I'm not a huge fan of banana. Salted caramel, not bad. And then there right here, we got some zesty lemon MoonPie. So pretty cool. You can get them 99 cents a piece, or you can mix and match a box for 12 of them for $9.99. So pretty cool. It says right here, it says blueberry, but I don't see, oh, blueberry. Blueberry is right down here at the very bottom. There we go, there is the blueberry. Very interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a blueberry MoonPie before. Have you ever seen a blueberry MoonPie? I've never seen a blueberry MoonPie. If you've ever tasted one, definitely put in the comment section down below what you thought about it. Now we're back here all the way to the left. You see the MoonPie General Store theming going on up there. They have more t-shirts. I like that Eat MoPie, kind of cool. Check some of this near here just actually says Moon Me. You can see that, just says Moon Me on it. I don't know, that's kind of pervy, I think. A little bit of pervy humor going on here at the MoonPie store. I wouldn't have thought they would have went in that direction. But you can just kind of go through and look at some of the stuff. Yeah, we're in a MoonPie store, and all of a sudden we have a Friends magnet. Kind of interesting. Right here we have the American Pie. It's kind of like that. I like that movie American Pie. I remember watching that back in the day. And eat MoonPie. Has some stuffed animals over here. Kind of cool. Alright, I'm a big fan of Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, and check out this Operation game right here. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Do you remember the Operation game back in the day? It used to scare the bejesus out of me because you would try to take the body part out of the little character and it would go, if you hit the corners of it, and his nose would like light up red. But you can actually get a Nightmare Before Christmas edition. I think that is pretty cool. They also have some checkers, Nightmare Before Christmas checkers, and they also have some mugs here also. As I turn this Operation game over on the back, this is kind of what the back of it looks like. So yeah, that is pretty awesome. Oh my gosh, I really like this a lot. Look at that. That there's some of the things you're going to dig out of old Oogie Boogie there. Okay, right here they have these minis. You can get some mini boxes right here. Right here is the blueberry. They could just call this the Blue Moon right here. The singles. This is not the doubles like we've seen over there a few minutes ago. This is just the single moon pies. And then right here we have the salted caramel. Kind of look at some of these prices up here. $2.99 box of 6 minis, $4.99 for 12, and etc. as we go down. So pretty cool. And then they do have an assortment of different kind of old school candies here, like, you know, like Sugar Daddies, Mary Janes, things like that. A lot of good stuff here. Then right over here we have an assortment of taffies. Oh, check this stuff out right here. Now here we go. You cannot have a store about moon pies and not have some colas around. So we have here, and then I like this right here. It's actually made with cane sugar, not that high fructose corn syrup stuff. So yeah, we got some cane colas, no Coca-Colas, and then we got knee high. You know, my wife, she's a big fan, especially of the grape knee high. That's probably one of her favorite go-tos. But right down here, if I was going to get a drink, right there would probably be the one, the good old RC Cola. All right, as I said, I would show you a little bit of the bookstore side. They actually have the unofficial Dollywood cookbook here. If you're a fan of the Dollywood food, come over here. They got quite a few copies of them. But yeah, they got a lot of cool stuff here in this area. If you are a book reader, my wife is a book reader. She loves coming in here and kind of looking around. I'm sure she's doing it as we speak, matter of fact. Oh, check that out. There's a Titanic coloring book. So they do have books for kids and adults. So they do have quite the array assortment. Kind of show you back here on the wall. They got some games, and they got Western stuff. They got cookbooks all the way down through there, biographies. Yeah, man, they got all kinds of stuff. Got some t-shirts over here in the book area, so got all kinds of stuff. All right, now let's make our decision. Are we going to get a moon pie and an RC drink, or are we not going to get a moon pie and RC drink? What to do? All right, and survey says I got a blueberry. I had to try something new. Never had blueberry before, and we definitely scored our RC Cola. And as you see, I got it in the bottle. I really want it in a plastic where I'm put the cap back on and kind of drink as I go today. But unfortunately, I show you in the store when you get the plastic version of RC Cola, it actually has the fructose corn syrup in it, which I do not like ingesting. Do not like that in my food or drinks or whatever. And the RC Cola in a bottle actually comes with the pure sugar cane. So I definitely went with that because my body knows what to do with sugar. It doesn't really know what to do with fructose, with high fructose corn syrup. So that stuff will stick to your thighs, if you know what I mean. So yeah. So here we are, we got our blueberry. Let's give this a try. That is very blueberry. But I do like blueberry, so this works for me. There's nothing like a Royal Crown Cola with a good moon pie. It just works. All right, I'm gonna finish my food, and then we're gonna move on down a little bit further to another store. I think it's called Three Bears, something like that. Never been there before, really excited about going there. Supposedly they have live bears somewhere around there where you can actually see some real bears, so should be fun. Thank you for hanging out with me if you made it this far. I really do appreciate it. Let's continue on this glorious, very hot Pigeon Forge, Smoky Mountain type of day. And now I've made it to my next destination. This here is called Three Bears General Store. So we just left the MoonPies and now we're off to the Three Bears. And this is the general store location. And they do have, as you see right up there on the side of the wall there, it says seed and feed. Maybe I can zoom up on it where you can see that pretty good, but right there, see and feed live bears, a family tradition. And right out front here, you have your photo op. There's a lot of people that's been standing here over the years by a look of the ground, but yeah, you can stand right here in front of this, like, I don't know, 9 foot tall bear and have your photo made. Yeah, pretty awesome. And when you're finished up with this bear, you can come over here and look at this poor dinosaur right here, this raptor. Look at him and his lifeless beady eyes, even though he's not a shark. You know, that's kind of a line out of the movie Jaws, one of my favorite movies. But yeah, he's got like a purple tongue, and unfortunately this little guy here's got a broke arm. I don't know, maybe he ticked him off and he just was having no part of it. Oh my goodness, this place is freaking huge, and there are bears everywhere. Look at that, look at that. It's even got an escalator to go upstairs. This is almost like a mall. This is not what I envisioned at all. Well, this is what I envisioned. I figured I was going to see, you know, a bear holding a fish, like an ashtray, but I didn't realize how big this was going to be. But now that I'm in, man, this is freaking awesome. This is so rad, man. Look at all this stuff. The smell in this place is intoxicating. It is just like chocolate galore. They must have fudge like really close by. They must be like making candy or something. So they have some doggy treats here. They have something for you animal lovers out there. And right around the corner here, they have some human treats. Look at all these good treats right here. This is what I was smelling, was all the candy that they make back here. Look at that vat. That thing is steaming up, man. They're actually making something right now as we speak. Got all kinds of little candies. Oh man, check out these cute little pecan turtles right there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that looks really good. I like that one right there, I believe. That there looks really, really good. I like that a lot. Look, they got some unicorn bark. I've never even seen unicorn bark, but now I have. And if in case you have not seen it, now you have. Right next to it, we got some Oreo bark also. They got some peanut butter pretzel bars. Yeah, that looks pretty tasty. This right here is one of my favorites, milk chocolate buckeyes. I've always loved the milk chocolate buckeyes because I'm a big chocolate peanut butter connoisseur. So they have a special here. We got buy 2 slices of fudge, get 1 slice for free. Homemade fudge. That's definitely what I'm smelling, is that fudge being made. Right there's some chocolate walnut. Look at that beautiful thing right there. That is called turtle. That is the turtle fudge. And then they got mint chocolate chip. I don't know if I would like mint chocolate chip fudge. I do like mint chocolate chip ice cream pretty good. But there's just your basic chocolate fudge. And then right over here is red velvet. Oh my gosh, look at that. That looks pretty freaking good. And then anybody who likes cookies and cream, they got you hooked up there. And then down here we have some orange cream, like a creamsicle. I used to like creamsicles. And then all you Dolly Parton fans, we do have some Dolly Pops for $4.99. There they are in all their glory. Huh, must be cold outside when they made those pops. So back here in the back, they got some funnel cakes. Right here we have all kind of candy apples. And then right down here they have some ice cream. By the scoop, they got some ice cream down here. So got a lot of dang sweets in here for sure. This is a sweet shop indeed. So I recently just came back from the Bahamas, if you've been following me on my travels here on the channel, and down there they actually have a lot of places like this that sells rum cakes. They're actually in these little like octagon boxes just like this, but here they call it Tortuga Spirit Cakes. So they got some Tennessee whiskey spice cakes going on. We got some moonshine apple pie cake, and then right here they have this Kentucky bourbon butter cake. Very interesting. All right, here we go. Kind of gave a brief overview downstairs. Now we are headed up on the stairways, not to heaven, but just the upstairs. I don't know what's up here. Who knows what's up here? Probably gonna be some stuff. We'll find out when we get up here. All right, so they have like an old time photo right over here, and then they actually have an arcade, and they have a lot of plushes up here in this area. So I see this right here. Now this is very interesting. I grew up in the 80s, so I was a big Transformers fan growing up, and when I seen this right here, I immediately thought, oh, how cool. It's the aerial bots. When they all transform, they change into, you put all the characters together and they end up changing into this bigger robot that was called Superion. But this right here is a total knockoff. This ain't even the Transformers emblem on him. Look at that. It is a total knockoff. This is a Chinese version of it, and I am like tripping out. A company called Takara in Japan actually made the Transformers, and so the Americanized version of Transformers was made by a company called Hasbro. And when I turned over the back and I looked at this company, it's neither. It's actually made in Hong Kong, made in China. So yeah, I've never seen one just blatantly out like this before, but that is definitely like a crazy knockoff, very small version of it, of Superion. He was an Autobot in the Transformers. A little nerdy moment. I just thought I would share that because I've never seen this before for $12.99. I'm telling you, they have a lot of stuff upstairs here. I mean, they have all kind of figurines. I mean, just look at some of the detail on some of these figures. Look at these. Is that not wild looking? This one here's got like a witch hat on it. This horse right here. That is so crazy. And look at this one, like a Halloween version. Like something maybe this is what the Headless Horseman should have been wearing, riding in Sleepy Hollow. Look at that steed with the bats. Well, hello there, Mickey. I came all the way up here to the Smoky Mountains and I see you. You're all decorated for Christmas already. Christmas in July, maybe? Right here's Jiminy Cricket. Pretty awesome. Look at all this Disney character stuff they have here. Oh man. And right there is some Nightmare Before Christmas. That is awesome. It's got pretty much all the characters, all the big mainstay characters from the movie. There's Sally. Yeah. It's even got that little mountain, you know, he was singing on in the movie. That is so cool. And then right here we have Stitch, which I recently watched. A movie with Stitch in it not too long ago. We just left the month of June, which is 626. That's kind of like the unofficial Stitch Day. Pretty cool. This is pretty awesome, man. They got a lot of good stuff back here. Oh, my wife would love to see that. She loves the Cheshire Cat. That is pretty awesome. His head popped off, kind of floating in the air. So mystical. So they do have a lot of Disney stuff here, but I noticed this right here. I've never seen these before. It says handmade by robots, collectible vinyl figures. Right there you have like Pennywise. He looks kind of creepy, like the button eyes, almost like he should have been knitted, but it's actually vinyl. Look at this right here. You got a Michael Myers, you know, right over here we got Leatherface. We got the horror genre kind of represented. Check out Krampus. Ugh, a big old tongue, look like Gene Simmons. And right here we have Superman. And right there's where we're going next. It says see live bears to the right. So let's go check these bears out. All right, here's our first bear. He's not live though. Let's just keep on moving. Where's the bears? All right, I paid $3 to come out here. I better see some bears. I ain't seeing nothing but a waterfall so far. All right, we're out here on the balcony. Look down there in the shade with his belly hanging out. Right there's our first bear. Check it out. Right here in Pigeon Forge. He's sleeping. It's hot out here, ain't it, my little buddy? Well, you ain't very little, but you know what I'm saying. All right. So right here, caution, watch your step. And we're gonna walk down these steps right here and make our way down to where the bears are located. And look at this big old furry guy right here. Once again, this is not real, but it's a cool little photo op. You can stand in front of him. All right, we were just standing up there and I came down the next flight of steps. There's a sign right here that says Bear Cave. this way. Bear cave, okay. Okay, oh, it's a little bit dark in here. Okay, there we go. A little echoey. Well, I see some logs down there and a couple balls, but I don't see no bear. Let's go over here to this side. Was anything over here? No, nothing, nothing, nothing. Some misters. There's some mist up there. They got some mist. So if we could see some bears in here, they actually have these like feed tubes where you can actually put some feed right there so you would feed the bears. Really not having a whole lot of luck seeing bears here at the Three Bears. Just that one up there. So we might have to go back upstairs and check him out one more time before we skedaddle. Everyone is saying the same thing as down here. They're just like, we only got one bear? We paid $3 to see one bear? I'm like, yeah, we just seen one. I mean, technically this is the Three Bears General Store. You would think you would have 3 live bears to see, right? I don't know where the rest of them are. Maybe they all ran off and went to Gatlinburg because they seem like there's a whole lot of bears over there these days. All right. We're gonna try to see if you can see right there. There is the one bear. You really can't see too well right here, can you? With all these cages. I mean, I get it. He's just sitting there. If he's even alive, I don't even know. Is that really a real bear? He's been laying there, like, not moving. But I guess they sleep a lot. You know? I mean, I thought they hibernated in the winter, but in the... Oh, there's a leg. His leg moved. He heard me. Okay, you're real. I'm just kidding, buddy. Here's a fun fact. Did you know that bears had tongues like Gene Simmons? It's true. Oh, right here's the real fact. I'm sorry. Did you know that black bears have tongues 3 times larger than humans? There we go. We got that all straightened out now. Oh, check it out. The bear's moving. We got some action. He's moving from one shady spot maybe to another. All right, so right here is the Christmas store area of the general store. And yeah, you get the escalator up, and we're going to be walking these steps going down. Which, you know, some people might complain, why don't I get the escalator going down? But really and truthfully, it's easy going down the steps than it is going up the steps. So I really appreciate the nod to have the escalator going up. So I moved back down the stairs. I love this shirt right here. It says, so if we lie to the government, it is a felony. But if they lie to us, it's politics. All right, so that was a quick look at the Three Bears General Store. Check out this cool, this is actually a mailbox. It's a rooster. And if you've ever been to Pigeon Forge, you're driving down the parkway here, close to the island, not too far off. That mailbox belongs to Sawyer's Farmhouse Restaurant. And boy, there is a crowd of people here even in the middle of the day. And look at that big rooster they got right there. Look at that thing. That thing's kind of scary looking. Yeah, man, this rooster right here is hideous to me. He's got like a scary Santa Claus belt, right? And then if you can just look at his eyes and how big he is, and he's got he's got like a cloth around his neck. It's like he's going to completely eat you. Maybe he's taking like revenge on all the people that eats chicken. It's like, if you come here, I don't understand. I don't know why you would put this big hideous thing out here, but he is very scary. Look at the feet on this monster. That is one big chicken, one big rooster. Kind of scary looking, huh? All right, my friends, that will pretty much do it for me today here in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Hope you enjoyed today's vlog. I had a great time out today. It was a nice little morning. It's getting pretty steamy right now. Pretty hot, but most of my vlogging today was done indoors in some of these storefronts and stuff like that. So really great time. If you've never been to Pigeon Forge area here in Tennessee, definitely give it a try sometime. I think you really enjoy it. There are just tons of stuff to do. I mean, if you just drive down this parkway and look at all the different wax museums and just all kinds of craziness. Right across the street is a horrible tourist trap that some people like, called the Jurassic Jungle Boat Ride. I don't know, about $18 or $19 to ride it, or maybe 20 bucks by now. It's been a while, but definitely might want to give that a try sometime if you're into that kind of hokey stuff. But I'm all done. If you enjoyed today's content, you know the drill, right? Give me a thumbs up. If you really enjoyed today's content and you want to stay in the loop on my future vlogs, definitely go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. I normally upload videos on Fridays and Mondays, and sometimes when I have the time to make an extra video, I throw one out on Wednesday. Got a lot of new stuff coming up in the future. Definitely would like you to see it and be a part of it. Kind of watch the videos, make some comments on some things. If you know some stuff, you want to correct me on some stuff, I'm all good with it. We can all learn from it as we move forward in this little thing called life. All right, I'm all done. Thank you so much. Y'all stay safe out there, and I hope to see you again soon in my next adventure. And I'm sure I will if you just subscribe. Easy as that. All right, friends, I will see you around. See you later.